Let's discuss Kim Keon-hee's Special Investigation Team's attempt to summon former President Yoon Suk-yeol with legal correspondent Hyun Ji-ho. Reporter Hyun, on the 1st, there was an attempt to execute inside Seoul Detention Center, and both sides have conflicting opinions about what happened. Who is telling the truth?
Yoon Suk-yeol's legal team and Special Prosecutor Min Chung-ki's team are engaged in intense back-and-forth rebuttals over the arrest warrant's legitimacy. As reported earlier, both sides are presenting conflicting claims regarding the reasons and underlying purpose behind exceeding the established boundaries. It is known that the Special Prosecutor's team recorded the situation at the time they attempted to execute the arrest warrant. This is also being raised as an issue by former President Yoon's side. They vehemently criticized it as a blatant tactic to humiliate a former president, arguing that the footage was captured without any legal basis during a situation that was deeply embarrassing. The special team insists the recording was to avoid legal disputes, especially if physical force was needed to execute the warrant.
It's to record the scene to prevent potential disputes. So if the Special Prosecutor's team attempts to enforce the warrant again, will they use physical force this time?
The Special Investigation Team has stated that they are prepared to use physical force to bring former President Yoon to the interrogation room, but it remains uncertain if this is feasible. The arrest warrant is executed by correctional officers at the Seoul Detention Center, with the special team only directing them, and this remains unchanged. The Special Prosecutor's team has already informed former President Yoon's side that physical force may be used next time. In today's briefing, they reiterated that executing an arrest warrant inherently involves the use of force and stated that deploying physical measures would not be an issue.
The mention of physical force raises the chance of a clash. So what does physical force mean here, and what measures are being considered?
Some senior officials within the prosecution are now proposing concrete and detailed plans on how to effectively deploy physical force. Let's hear more directly.
Not only handcuffs but also zip ties will be used to thoroughly prepare for physical resistance or potential safety accidents.
The Special Prosecutor's team is consulting with the Ministry of Justice, which is responsible for execution and is considering specific plans. However, no clear practical measures have yet been finalized.
When do you expect the re-execution to take place?
The current validity period of the arrest warrant issued by the court is set until the 7th. Excluding today, there are 3 days left. However, on the 6th, a major event is set as First Lady Kim Keon-hee will appear before the Special Prosecutor's team for questioning. There is ongoing speculation suggesting that the couple may indeed be summoned to appear together, yet the special team appears to be intentionally steering clear of that scenario entirely. Ultimately, due to the circumstances, there are effectively only 2 days remaining to attempt the arrest of former President Yoon. However, the Special Prosecutor's team has expressed a strong intention to enforce the warrant and may seek to reissue the arrest warrant if necessary, so execution could happen after the 7th.
The 7 members are likely. Other possibilities arise. Hyun Ji-ho from Legal Affairs.